that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goodies power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Jason Sanders set
Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal.
Robinson again. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bijan Robinson. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Irvin. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Well, the Vikings at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Throwing, Jones. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Reload. Here we go. 19, try it. 70,
go. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
No.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Lad McConkey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Vikings nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Come on. Come back to you. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Get up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Harris fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Buccaneers' 2-yard line.
Hey, check that, street. Rig it.
Again, it's Harris. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Vikings. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Herbert now. Checks this one down to Robinson. Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bijan Robinson with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw on second and 10. Jones. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here now, third and a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first.
A loss of 2 yards.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
To throw again on second down. Jones will get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
The 7-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Irving. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he fires one incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Ready? 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Jones. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Bucky Irving, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Pitts. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
It's a gain of 20. And a Buccaneer first down.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, you go orange. Ray.
In motion right, Olave. Here's Herbert. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go! Go, Bronco 80! Go!
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, and just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. Oh, look at that. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Robinson on a give right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch, too, huh?
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here comes third and about a foot.
Third and inches.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 142 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Again, it's Robinson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Bijan Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now back to throw. Finding space at the 40. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Play action. It's Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Throwing Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jones. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
A desperation heave for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Herbert's pass complete to Chris Olave. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we